Question number 29. The bar chart shows the statistics of the number of passes and failures in an examination in a school from 2001 to 2004. What is the ratio of the total number of passes to the total number of failures? Solution. Here is the given bar chart. In this bar chart, the blue bars represent passes, while the green bars represent failures. On the vertical axis, each small square represents 5 units. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So in 2001, the number of passes is here, is 85. That is, this is 75, 80, 85. And the number of failures is here, which is 5, 10, 15, 20. The number of failures in 2001 is 20. In 2002, the number of passes is at this point, which corresponds to, here is 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So the number of passes in 2002 is 70, while the number of failures is here, 5, 10. The number of failures in 2002 is 10. In 2003, the number of passes is here, and that is, at this point we have 50, this is 55, this is 60. The number of passes in 2003 is 60, while the number of failures is at this point, which is 5, 10, 15. The number of failures in 2003 is 15. In 2004, the number of passes is the same thing as in 2001, which is 85. And the number of failures in 2004 is the same thing as in 2003, which is equal to 15. So therefore, the total number of passes from 2001 to 2004 is equal to 85 plus 70 plus 60 plus 85, which is equal to 300. And the total number of failures from 2001 to 2004 is equal to 20 plus 10 plus 15 plus 15, and that will give us 60. Therefore, the ratio of pass to failure is equal to 300 to 60. Dividing this by 60, that will give us 5 to 1. The table gives the distribution of marks obtained by a number of pupils in a class test. Use this information to answer question 30 and 31. Question number 30. Find the median of the distribution. Solution. Given the frequency table consisting of the columns marks and frequency, to find the median, we have to construct the cumulative frequency column as follows. The first value here is 7, that is, bring down the 7 here, then add cumulatively as follows. 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 plus 18 is 29, 29 plus 12 is 41, 41 plus 8 is 49, and 49 plus 11 is 60. So therefore, the median is equal to the 30th mark plus 31st mark divided by 2. And using the cumulative frequency column, the first 7 marks are all zeros. From number 8 to number 11, the marks are all ones. From number 12 to number 29, the marks are all twos. From number 30 to number 41, the numbers are all 3. That is, number 30 is 3 and number 31 is 3. So therefore, the median is equal to 3 plus 3 divided by 2, which is equal to 3. Question number 31. Find the first quartile. A solution. The first quartile is denoted by Q1, and it is equal to the n over 4th mark. Here n is 60, that's the total frequency is 60. This is equal to 60 divided by 4 mark. That's 60 over 4th mark. 60 divided by 4 is 15. That's the first quartile is the 15 mark. The 15 mark here falls in the range of the cumulative frequency from 12 to 29. That is starting from number 12 to number 29. The marks are all 2's. That is, the 15 mark is equal to 2. Therefore, the first quartile is equal to 2. Question number 32. In a class of 45 students, 28 offer chemistry and 25 offer biology. If each student offers at least one of the two subjects, calculate the probability that a student selected at random from the class offers chemistry only. Solution. Let B and C be the set of students that offer biology and chemistry respectively. Then we can represent the information on a Venn diagram as follows. Let the number of students that offers both biology and chemistry be X. The number of students that offer biology is given to be 25. So therefore, the number of students that offer biology only will be 25 minus X. And this portion, the number of students that offer chemistry is 28. The number of students that offer chemistry only is 28 minus X. Therefore, if we sum these three, that should give us the total number of students in a class. That is 25 minus X plus 28 minus X should give us 45. Here, minus X plus X will cancel, and this will then give us 25 plus 28 is 53. Then bringing 45 to the left, that will be 53 minus 45. And taking minus X to the right, that will give us X. That is, X is equal to 53 minus 45, which is equal to 8. So therefore, the number of students that offer chemistry only, which is this portion, is 28 minus X, which is equal to 28 minus 8, and that is equal to 20. Therefore, the probability that a student selected at random will offer chemistry only is equal to 20 all over the total number of students. That's all over 45. And 20 divided by 45, 5 will cancel 20 to give us 4. 5 will cancel 45 to give us 9. So the probability is equal to 4 all over 9. Question number 33. In what number base was the addition 1 plus nn equals to 100, where n is greater than 0 done? Solution. We know that the digit in the number must be less than the base used. In this addition, the digits are 1 and 0. So the base used must be greater than n. So let us try n plus 1 to see whether the addition was performed in the base n plus 1. What we do here is to express the left hand side in base 10, also express the right hand side in base 10 to see if the two will give us the same value. In base 10, the right hand side is 100 in base n plus 1 is equal to 1 times the base squared. That's the number of digits in front of 1 is 2. So it is 1 times n plus 1 squared plus the next digit is 0. 0 times n plus 1 to power 1 plus the last digit, which is 0. Clearly, this term and this term are 0, and this will give us n plus 1 squared. Now, we convert the left hand side in base n plus 1 to base 10. That is, 1 in base n plus 1 is equal to 1 in base 10 plus nn in base n plus 1 is equal to n times n plus 1 to power 1 plus n in base 10. And this is equal to n times n is n squared plus n times 1 is n plus this n, that will give us 2n, then plus 1. That will give us n squared plus 2n plus 1. And this can be factored as n plus 1 all squared. As you can see, 100 in base n plus 1 is equal to n plus 1 squared in base 10. And also, 1 in base n plus 1 plus nn in base n plus 1 is also equal to n plus 1 squared in base 10. Since these two are equal, it follows that the base used is n plus 1. Question number 34. Simplify square root of 2 times square root of 6 plus 2 root 2 minus 2 root 3. Solution. Open the bracket to give us square root of 2 times square root of 6. That will give us square root of 12 plus square root of 2 times square root of 2. That is equal to 2 times square root of 4 minus 2 root 3. This is equal to square root of 12 can be expressed as square root of 4 times square root of 3 plus square root of 4 is 2. So plus 2 times 2. Then minus 2 root 3. This is equal to square root of 4 is 2 times root 3. That is 2 root 3 plus 2 times 2 is 4 minus 2 root 3. 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 will cancel out, and this will give us 4. Question number 35. 3 exterior angles of a polygon are 30 degrees, 40 degrees, and 60 degrees. If the remaining exterior angles are 46 degrees each, name the polygon. Solution. We know that the sum of the exterior angles of any polygon with n sides is 360 degrees. So, sum of the first 3 interior angles are 30 plus 40 plus 60. Then, in a polygon of n sides, the remaining sides, number of sides will be n minus 3. And since each of the interior angles is 46 degrees, that will be n minus 3 times 46. And when you add them together, that should give us 360. So that is n minus 3 times 46 is equal to 360 minus 130. That is 30 plus 40 plus 60 is 130. And 360 minus 130 will give us 230. So therefore, n minus 3 will be equal to 230 divided by 46. That is, if you divide both sides of the equation by 46, we will have n minus 3 equals to 230 divided by 46. And this is equal to 5. If n minus 3 is equal to 5, it implies that n is equal to 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8. Therefore, the polygon is an octagon. Question number 36. In the diagram, the side NQ is parallel to TS. Angle RTS is 50 degrees and angle PRT, that's this angle, is 100 degrees. Find the value of angle NPR. That is, find this angle. Solution. Let angle NQT be Q. And then this angle Q is equal to 50 degrees. Since this angle and this angle are alternate angles are equal. Now, let angle QRN be R. Then R is equal to 180 minus 100. The sum of the angles on a straight line is 180. So if this is R, then R will be equal to 180 minus 100, which is equal to 80 degrees. Therefore, the angle we are asked to find is the exterior angle of this triangle. And Q plus R will give us this angle. Since the theorem says the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So angle NPR is equal to Q plus R, which is equal to 50 degrees plus 80 degrees, and that is equal to 130 degrees. Question number 37. Simplify the expression a squared b to the power 4 minus b squared a to the power 4 divided by ab times a plus b. Solution. In the numerator, the common factor is a squared b squared. So when a squared b squared is factored out, we are left with b squared here, and we are left with a squared here. So that will give us a squared b squared into b squared minus a squared divided by ab times a plus b. And this is equal to, the ab will cancel a squared b squared to give us ab. That's a will cancel a squared to give us a, b will cancel b squared to give us b. But b squared minus a squared is difference of two squares, which we can factor as b minus a times b plus a, all over a plus b. And this will give us a plus b will cancel b plus a to give us ab times b minus a. So therefore, when you open the bracket, this will mean ab times b, which is equal to ab squared, minus ab times a, which is a squared b. Question number 38. Find the sixth term of the sequence 2 over 3, 7 over 15, 4 over 15, and so on. Solution. The sequence is an AP with common difference D equals to 7 over 15 minus 2 over 3 equals to 4 over 15 minus 7 over 15. And this is equal to minus 3 over 15. That is the common difference. We recall that the n term of an AP is given by an equals to a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So therefore, to find the sixth term, we put n equals to 6. a1 equals to 2 over 3, that's the first term, and the common difference d minus 3 over 15. So this will give us a6 equal to 2 over 3 plus 6 minus 1 is 5 times the common difference, which is minus 3 over 15. 5 will cancel 15 to give us 3, and 3 will cancel 3, and that will give us minus 1. So this will give us 2 over 3 minus 1. 2 over 3 minus 1 is equal to minus 1 all over 3. That is the sixth term of that sequence. Question number 39. The diagonal of a square is 60 cm. Calculate its perimeter. Solution. Draw a square with side x. That's the side of this square is not known, so let it be x. And here is the diagonal of a square. It is given to be 60 cm. Then, by Pythagoras' theorem, this triangle is a right angle triangle. Pythagoras' theorem says the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides. That is, x squared plus x squared will give us 60 squared. That is, x squared plus x squared is 2x squared equals to 60 squared is 3,600. If we divide both sides by 2, this will give us x squared equals to 1,800. If x squared is equal to 1,800, then x will be equal to square root of 1,800. But the square root of 1,800 can be expressed as the square root of 900 times the square root of 2. And the square root of 900 is 30 times root 2. So therefore, x is equal to 30 root 2. The perimeter of a square is adding the distance round the square. It is x plus x plus x plus x. So the perimeter is equal to 4x. When you multiply 4 by 30 root 2, that will give us 120 root 2 cm.